The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Snoopy versus Scrappy Doo. A little bit of a puppy battle. A little bit of a puppy power battle.
So, can I ask a question?
Of course.
Because my Snoopy lore is rusty.
Okay.
Is Snoopy always the Red Baron?
No.
Like deep
I mean,
down?
Deep down, maybe. That's a question.
Or is like the
Snoopy.
Red Baron just a character that Snoopy plays?
Snoopy, yeah, he plays Red Baron the way someone would play like pirates. You know what I mean?
So he's not an actual war hero.
Snoopy is not a decorated war hero, as far as I know.
Okay, this changes things immensely.
Well,
for me.
Scrappy also is not a decorated war hero.
Exactly why
Never
I thought
served.
that Scrappy had no chance. But
Yeah.
if Snoopy's Mr. Stolen Valor over here,
damn,
I'm jumping ship towards Scrappy without even thinking through the rest of the fight.
Snoopy, if you think about it, God, this is going in a completely different direction than I thought. But if you think about it, Snoopy is like those guys who, wear camo and stuff, and like American flag, but they're like have never served in the military before.
Yeah,
They're like, man, somebody tries to take my rights away. It's like, okay. But he's like, what branch? He's like, I walked past a recruitment center one time.
so
You know what I mean?
I looked up, does Snoopy classify as stolen valor? And it says no because...
Did you ask ChatGPT that?
Yes.
You have to stop using that fucking thing,
Why?
dude. Because it's not expressing anything.
I know, but the reason...
But your opinion on
this
whether
doesn't
that's
change
true.
my opinion.
But
I
your
already made my
opinion on that is
I'm
so much
curious
more
to
interesting than anything that has to say.
I look things up on this. So this is...
About to
I'm
digress.
going to digress.
Fuck.
This is my thing with ChatGPT. And the reason that I like it and what I utilize it for, I agree. I don't look at it to give me an opinion. But what I like as a pair, because this is what I think. If you're looking up something that's like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like fugazi. Like,
Sure.
What I'm looking for a word.
I don't know.
Not
You're gonna have to-
like theoretical.
Okay.
If you're looking up something that's theoretical
Yeah.
on Google,
I like the Italian scientist. Einstein's theory of fugazi.
yeah. If you're looking up something that's theoretical on Google, you can read articles maybe that somebody, or you can read a Reddit post about it on somewhere, but that is generally somebody's opinion. The reason that I like ChatGPT is because it usually just gives like 3 facts on the matter that aren't actually like necessarily pertinent, but it quickly answers the general basis of the question. And I'll explain this to you by telling you what it said. It says, the first part is stupid. That's why I brought it up, because it says stolen valor applies to real people claiming real military service or what. Like, that's obviously stupid.
Yeah.
Like, no, obviously Snoopy doesn't have. But this is the part. So it says, his World War I flying ace persona is clearly a parody and imagination. So that's what I mean. So again, my Snoopy lore wasn't up to date, so I didn't know that was clearly a parody. Hence why I asked if he was actually a war hero.
He flies his
He's
doghouse,
not.
man. Yeah, he's not yeah.
I think I've seen him in a plane, no?
Pretty sure he's just flying his
Well,
doghouse.
maybe he really is, but in his imagination, I guess it is that he's flying a plane. So knowing that Snoopy does have stolen valor, again, contrary to what ChatGPT is trying to tell me.
But my thing with Scrappy is he's such a little moron. He's such a little pipsqueak moron.
Dude, his name is Scrappy.
Yeah, because he's like a feisty little piece of shit.
And Snoopy's Joe Cool, man.
God damn, you got that right, brother. Snoopy, Joe Cool hanging by the water fountain playing it
Snoopy
cool.
throws on the shades, and he does not give a fuck. Like, so this is the thing, is that I think what would happen is Scrappy would be, and Snoopy would be like legs crossed on a bench, and kind of would just kick Scrappy away, like, get away from me, man. I'm
Yeah.
Snoopy. I'm Joe Cool. I'm Red Baron. Wait, Red Baron's the pizza.
Also, well, Red Baron is named for a real like flying ace.
Yes. But that is what Snoopy calls himself, right?
No, Snoopy. Technically speaking, this is like a Frankenstein's monster type thing. Snoopy is facing the Red Baron.
Oh, okay. Either way, not a war hero. So I think originally, like, Snoopy's going to be totally unbothered by Scrappy at first, but I think that will continue to light a fire under Scrappy's ass. And at some point, I think he's going to take things to, like, the next level and, like, bite Snoopy's Achilles off.
Look, I know Scrappy's whole deal, and he's full of energy, and Snoopy's kind of the opposite of that.
Scrappy.
But I think Stolen Valor or not, I want to take Snoopy because I think Scrappy, and I hate to use a term like this, but I just think that Scrappy is kind of a pussy. You know what I mean? I think he's
dude,
pussing
that's
out.
so not Scrappy.
I just think he doesn't.
Don't you
have
remember
it.
Scrappy from the Ghoul School?
Yeah, I remember Scrappy from everything.
He ain't a bitch. I'm taking Scrappy.
He's not a fraidy cat, but
exactly.
But he's just
Scrappy.
a little like Snoopy would just.
There's one thing
punt
I
that
want on
guy
my
out of the
side.
park.
It's Scrappy, like the term. And if you're named Scrappy, it's because you're Scrappy. I'm locking in Scrappy.
I think I'm still going to take Snoopy. I just think Snoopy would drop kick that little freak right out of town.
And you could be right. There's only one way we'll ever know, and it'll be next year in the Tournament of Champions when Scrappy goes on a run. Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week? Scrappy Doo versus Snoopy, a.k.a. Joe Cool, a.k.a. not a war hero.